What job is useless? Bathroom attendants. I don't need somebody in there pulling paper towels out the dispenser just to hand it to me and compel me to tip them. Shop security. In most cases, they can't legally do anything but just watch. We have a specific security guard we've had for 13 plus years now and is pretty useless. The security guard lives there and has a TV. He watches telenovelas most of the time. All he does is open the gate, and doesn't even bother to even inspect though, since according to his logic 99% of people who can afford a car aren't bad/harmful people. He doesn't ask names or house numbers, just opens the gate whenever he sees a car. Anyone can come in if they have a car, he doesn't even inspect faces. And do you know the worst part? When moving into the Pravada, you are supplied with your own control remote. The gates are also automatic. Pet psychic. Our golden retriever was getting joint therapy, shoulder injury, worked with a vet, dog did swimming 3 days a week in a heated pool where he could exercise without putting weight on the joint, also did some exercises, is now fine. The place also did laser therapy and acupuncture for dogs. Someone said something about Hudson, which is our dog's name, only they were talking to another dog. Oh, they said, that's the dog psychic's dog. Apparently you could find out what your dog was thinking. I know what my dog is thinking. Most of the time he either wants what I'm eating or he wants me to throw the ball. My very first job. I'm a toxicologist and was hired by a very big private laboratory. My main job was to sort and redirect case files depending on the time at which the results came out. The documents were sent to me in Excel. I was getting paid to just click sort by date descendingly. Reddit moderator. Homeopath. HOA admin. Middle management. I once worked on a team of 4 analysts and we had 1.25 managers per employee. Google Pharmacy Benefit Manager. Literally their only purpose is to make more money for middlemen while fucking over the general public on drug prices. Obedience School for Cats Manager. I took a job scheduling residential HVAC technicians for a mid-sized company after a few years of working in the field. A few months in, the company ended its residential program to focus on commercial. Thing is, they already had commercial schedulers. My boss told me she'd find me a new role, but then she took another job elsewhere and left. I stayed as a scheduler with no one to schedule in a department that no longer existed. No one in the office seemed to realize this, and for over half a decade, I would show up, make friendly conversation in the break room while making my coffee, and then literally just did nothing the rest of the day. Having left a stressful job, it was glorious. Occasionally someone would ask me an HVAC or system-related question over email, and that was it. I made sure everyone liked me by bringing in bagels every Monday and donuts every Friday. Then COVID happened and now I was doing nothing at home. When I learned the company was being sold, I figured I wouldn't tempt fate anymore and applied elsewhere. My department head gave a glowing recommendation, having no idea what I even did but knowing I was friendly and helped him jump his car a few times. TLDR, the department I was adminning was downsized, but they forgot about me and I essentially took a 6-year paid vacation. Most middle management positions. Their job is literally to take bullshit from above and send it below, and to have someone to shift blame to. There are often multiple levels through which the bullshit must pass, as well. Paparazzi. At my local DMV, there's still a guy whose sole job is to scan paperwork. $55K a year for scanning papers. Check it out, last year I had to go to India to visit a customer at a government facility. They had a lot of problems with little monkeys getting into the building. The solution? Hire a guy with a big monkey on a lead to scare away the little monkeys. Actually, Chief Monkey Scarer sounds like an awesome job. Imagine the business cards. My math teacher who tells me to log in to Pearson and then disappears. Influencers. Years ago I was reading an article in Popular Science, I think can't find it now, about the worst jobs in science. There were some pretty gross ones, as you can imagine, quite a few dealing with animal husbandry, as well as people who have to kill and dissect the brains of lab rats to figure out how chemical X impacts their development. And then, about midway down the list, I saw it, metric system advocate. Apparently, with all the rage over the metric system back in the 70s, the Carter administration decided we needed to have a federal office, probably somewhere in the Department of the Interior, I'd guess, in charge of promoting use of the metric system. It never really caught on, interest and funding dwindled, and now they're down to like 1 or 2 people. Can you imagine trying to change careers with that on your resume? Turning light installer on BMW vehicles.